Welcome to Mickey Study Circle channel. In this video, we shall see how to do the manual drafting of a square pyramid which is resting on one of its slant edges on the horizontal plane, and one of its axes appears to be inclined to the vertical plane at an angle of 45 degrees. So in this problem statement, we do not have the initial resting condition of the square pyramid, but however, a clue has been given telling that it is resting on one of its slant edges. So for the square pyramid to rest on one of its slant edges, initially it has to be resting on one of its corners. Only then it can be rotated in such a way that it is resting on the horizontal plane on one of its slant edges. So with this clue, let us consider the square pyramid is initially resting on one of its corners. So we will draw the condition in such a way that the square pyramid is resting on one of its corners. So we shall begin the construction by drawing the XY line. So first we have drawn the XY line. So let us annotate this line as X and Y, and also the reference planes as VP and HP. Initially construct the square pyramid resting on one of its corners. So for that, let me just draw the construction line of a very small thickness and consider one particular reference point, and from that reference point I will mark 45 degrees because it is very clearly told that the edge containing the corner is making equal inclinations with the HP. So I'm going to mark 45 degrees on both the directions. So mark 45 degrees from this reference point, and now I'll be drawing a line of length 35 mm because that is the dimension of the edge of the square prism. So this is one of the edge, and next from the same point I'll be drawing one more 3.5 centimeters line. And next I'm going to use the compass to draw the remaining two edges. So this will be the first point of reference, this will be the second point. So I'm going to measure this length and I'll keep the compass here and then cut an arc, and similarly measure this distance and let me place the compass here and then cut an arc. So now I'll be completing the square pyramid resting on one of its corners. So this is the top view. So you can just see that both these corners will be lying on a straight line like this. So this is one triangular face and I'll be completing this. So this is, you can see it is 3.5 centimeters, and here also it is 3.5 centimeters. So this marks the completion of the square pyramid resting on one of its corners. I'll draw one more diagonal. So I'm indicating all the four triangular faces. So these are the four triangular faces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the four triangular faces that I've completed. So now let me just annotate the corners of the pyramid. So I'll tell that it is resting initially on the corner A, and this is the corner B, followed by the corner C, and next the corner D. And next I'll be drawing the projection lines. So the projection lines should be a very thin line. I'll draw the projection lines as 90 degrees line upwards and intersect the XY line to get the front view of the pyramid. So from B, D, I'm drawing one more projection line. Similarly from the corner C, I'm going to draw one more projection line. So these are the projection lines, and now I'm going to mark the base of the pyramid by joining the end points of all these projection lines. So that is from this endpoint to this endpoint and continue to the last projection line. And since this slant edge will be visible because it is resting on one of its corners, I'll be drawing the height of the pyramid, which is equal to 65 mm. So this marks the front view of the square pyramid. So I'll join the apex to the extreme corner points of the projection lines like this, and this completes the first triangular face, and the next triangular face will be completed by joining the apex to the end point of the projection line here. So with this we complete the initial condition, that is the square pyramid resting on one of its corners. So similarly here let me annotate. So O is the apex of the pyramid, and similarly O1 inside the bracket marks the center of the base of the pyramid. So now this corner is visible here. So this is A dash, and the observer is going to look in this direction. So for him the corner B dash is visible, whereas the corner D dash is not visible, so it is indicated within the bracket. And also O1 dash is the center of the base of the pyramid, which is not visible, so that is also in the bracket. And similarly this is the apex of the pyramid, and this is O dash, and this corner is C dash, which is visible. So with this I complete the condition of the square pyramid resting on one of its corner A. So now the condition is on the HP, one of its slant edges resting. So he has not given the inclination of the axis or anything here for us. So but he has told that it is resting on the HP on one of its slant edges. So this entire pyramid, what we get to see here, is tilted in such a way that it is resting on one of its slant edges, that is O dash and A dash. So now we shall do that construction. So we shall just consider measuring the slant edge, that is O dash and A dash. So whatever the length I'm going to get, I'm going to transfer that on the XY line. So that is O dash to A dash. Here it is somewhere around 7 centimeters. So I'll be drawing a line of length 7 centimeters here on the XY line. So this marks the slant edge resting on the HP. And next, so let me just annotate this simultaneously. So I'll call this corner as A dash, or this corner is the apex, so this is the O dash, and this corner is A dash. So it has been tilted, so obviously this edge will be here, and the points, the base of the pyramid will be here from A dash to C dash. So what I can do is I can measure using the compass from A dash to C dash. So I'll cut an arc from A dash to C dash, and next I'll be measuring from O dash to C dash. So I'll place the compass at the apex, that is O dash, and measure C dash from the first position. Now let me place the compass at O dash and then cut an arc. So I need to extend this arc. So what I'll do is again I'll measure A dash to C dash, place the compass here at A dash, and then extend this arc. So this is the point C dash. So now I'll just join them. So that is from C dash to A dash, I'll be joining like this. And next the base of the pyramid, that is C dash to A dash. So this completes the second position. And now I need to mark this slant edge also, that is O dash, B dash, D dash. So what I can do is I'll just measure the distance from A dash as the reference. So the distance is somewhere around 2.7 centimeters. So I'm going to mark that point, that is 2.7 centimeters on this base edge. So it is 2.7 centimeters here. And now I'm going to draw the slant edge to the apex like this. this completes the condition of the pyramid resting on one of its slant edge, that is O dash A dash. So it has been tilted. So this corner point is C dash. So this is B dash, D dash inside the bracket, and also the point O1 dash inside the bracket. So this completes the front view of the second position. So now let me draw the projections and complete the corresponding top view of the pyramid. So from here I'll be drawing the projection line vertically downwards, and similarly from all the corner points, that is A dash, B dash, and next C dash. And now I'll also join the projection lines from the sideways, so that is C and corner A. So corner A is here while the corner C is here. So I'll be drawing the projection line. Similarly, corner B is here. I'll draw one projection line. Also from the corner D, I'll draw the projection line. And next, the same projection line will extend up to the apex O. So now I've completed all this. So now let me just annotate the points for easy understanding. So this point is D, and this point is B. So this is the corner B and D, while this is the apex of the pyramid, that is O, while this also marks the base center, that is O1. Okay, and next we have got the corner C here, and then we have got the corner A here. So this is the corner A, this is the corner C, D and B. So now let us join the respective corners. So the farthest point is the corner A. So the slant edge from the corner A will be hidden. So the outer face of the outer edges of the pyramid shall be drawn first using the thick lines. So that is D and C. Next, followed by the edge A and D. And next, B to A or A to B. And next we have got B to C. And similarly, we will complete drawing all the slant edges. So from the corner D to O, and then similarly from the corner C to O, and next from the corner B to O. Okay, and we can just show the dotted lines here, that is A to O, and it is overlapped by C to O, so it is not seen. But however, the axis is O1 to O, correct? So this marks the top view in the second position, that is resting on one of its slant edges, O dash A dash. So now he tells that the axis of the pyramid appears to be inclined to the vertical plane at an angle of 45 degrees. So since the word appears to be is used, we need not have to construct a special construction to calculate the beta angle, because the angle that is given to us itself is understood to be the beta angle. So now we need to place the pyramid in such a way that its axis, that is O1 to O, is inclined at 45 degrees to this vertical plane. So we shall do that construction. So I'll consider an arbitrary point on the XY line, from which I'm going to draw a 45 degree line. So I'll consider this point, and from here I'll mark 45 degrees. So it is done in this direction, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, and in between 40 and 50 it is 45. So now let me draw the 45 degree line. So ensure all these projection lines are all thin lines. So this is a 45 degree line that I've drawn. And now on this 45 degree line, I need to transfer this pyramid. So what I'll do is, I'll just measure. See, you can just see that all these three points, that is the axis points O1 and O, and including the corners A and C are all on the straight line. So I'm going to measure A to O and transfer that. So it is around 7 centimeters. So I'll transfer that point now on this. So I'll just mark the points. And here you can see A to C, I'll take the measurement first. It is around 2 centimeters. So I'll draw those as dotted lines. And from here till here, it is a continuous straight line. That is the visible line, that is C to O. And next I can just see here, that is the point O1 is here. That is either I can take the measurement from A to O1 or C to O1. So I'll do that. I'll measure A to O1. So A to O1 is around 1.1 centimeters. So I'll mark a point, that is 1.1 centimeters. Let me use the protractor now and draw a perpendicular line for the reference. So from this point, I'll be drawing a 90-degree line. So I'm marking 90 degrees here, and I'll just draw the 90-degree line from this particular point. So next what I can do is from O1 dash. So let me just annotate this. So this is the corner A, this is the corner C, and this is the apex of the pyramid O, while this point is O1. So from O1 to D I'll be measuring. So I can just measure this. So it is equal to around 2.7 centimeters. So I'll be transferring that. So 2.7 centimeters. So this is somewhere I'm going to get my point or the corner D. And similarly from the point O1 to B I'm going to measure. So here it is 2.6, yeah, 2.7. So almost it is symmetric. So I'm marking the point. And now let me draw the pyramid. So let me join these edges, that is A to D. So from corner A to corner D, I'm going to draw the line. Similarly, from corner A to corner B, I'm going to draw the edge of the pyramid. Similarly, from D to corner C. And next, from corner C to corner B. So this is the corner B. So now let me draw the slant edges. So that is from corner B to the apex O. So that is the slant edge, that is BO. And similarly from O to D. Correct. So this completes the pyramid with its axis inclined at 45 degrees to the vertical plane. So this is 45 degrees. So now let me draw the front view. So let me consider constructing the projection lines from these corner points. So this is the projection of corner C, and on this projection lines I'll be having the multiple points of corner B, D, and the axis, that is O. So now I'll draw the projection lines. So the apex is on the XY line, followed by the corner A, which is also on the XY line. So let me annotate. So this is the apex O dash, this is the corner A dash, and now the corner C dash is here. So this is the corner C dash. Next, the corner B, I'll be drawing the projection line. So ensure all the projection lines are 90 degrees. So this is the corner B, D dash, that is the front view of the corner B. And next, from the corner D, is on this line. So this is the corner D dash. So now for the observer, the farthest corner will be the corner D. So in the pyramids, we are not going to consider the apex to be the farthest corner point. So let me join the edges. So from the corner A to corner D, similarly from the corner A to the corner B, so the base of the pyramid will be completely visible. And next is from corner B to corner C, and next the edge CD. So this completes the base of the pyramid. So now let me draw the slant edges. So from A to O dash is here. So this is A dash to O dash. And next is from B dash to O dash. And next the slant edge is from C dash to O dash. And next is from the corner D to O. So D is the farthest corner point. So from that farthest corner point, the edge will be the invisible slant edge. So I'm going to represent that using the dotted lines. So the base of the pyramid is completely visible, that is A, B, C, D. D is the farthest corner point for the observer when viewing in this direction. So from D to O, the slant edge is hidden. And similarly, let us draw the axis of the prism. So the axis is drawn from O1. So let me draw a perpendicular line. So this marks the point, that is O1 dash in the front view. And now I'm going to represent the axis of the prism using a chain line. So that is O1 dash to O dash. So this is the axis of the prism. So if at all you are asked to measure what is the axis length in the final position, this will be the length of the axis in the final position, that is O1 to O, which is around 47 centimeters. So that is the length of the axis in the final position. So we have got the pyramid. So we have got the pyramid resting on one of its slant edges, that is O dash and A dash, and then for that it has to be resting on one of its corners. So it can be tilted to be resting on one of its slant edges, as you can see in the final position, that is O dash and A dash. So with this we complete the problem. Thank you all for watching.